Night last week, and so I want to do a little recap on just one of the products that we talked about. So we're going to try and keep it shorter and simpler. So all the information is coming from this book, and it's Taming the Dragon Within by Leanne Deirdre. So she is a chiropractor, and really, really great information in here. So right now we're going to dive into a little bit about estrogen and progesterone. So it's so incredible. So I really wanted to share this with you guys. So hang in there. Hi, Natasha. And I hope you guys are going to see value, or I promise you will know somebody that needs to hear what I'm about to say. Okay? So I'm going to read a little bit from the script that I did from our Hormones Night, and then we're going to relay into how we're going to use this. And I have a secret, as long as my phone doesn't die. I just got this notification that I have 20% left life. I have a secret to tell you about this product too when we're all done and said, okay? So generally speaking, majority of women have high levels of estrogen in their bodies and lack progesterone, okay? So they have a deficiency. Okay, the main role one of the main roles of progesterone will actually help women get pregnant and stay pregnant. Okay, progesterone is like the crucial part, and with that, there is the emergency contraceptive pill, and what that actually does is it like takes the progesterone from your body, which will deprive the embryo that's forming there. Okay, so when we do get pregnant, we really want to make sure that we have the progesterone to hold that baby and have a healthy baby. Okay, so that's one reason. But you might be thinking, hey Dev, I'm done having babies. I'm now in menopause, whatever the case is, right? So it's actually still very important that even those that are menopausal, past menopausal, but that has had hysterectomy, partial hysterectomy, they also still need progesterone. So here's some little like sciencey stuff, okay? So progesterone is a neurosteroid, meaning that it is produced in the nervous system in addition to the reproductive system. It has been found to have the ability to carry signals, meaning that it is a significant actor in the brain. So for example, one study, it was shown that 1/3 of epileptic women had low levels of progesterone. So although the epileptic medications didn't control their seizures, an increase in progesterone did. How cool. So progesterone plays an important role in memory and cognitive ability. So questions have even arisen about women with Alzheimer's may simply have low levels of progesterone, okay? Furthermore, progesterone is a mood stabilizer as well. So for those with bipolar, or it could be a great replacement for antidepressants. Not telling anybody to go off of their antidepressants, and I'm not a doctor here, but this is what the science is showing. So super, really, really cool. Now turning to the reproductive system, okay, so I mentioned about being crucial for women who are pregnant to make sure that they have that progesterone. So let's just see here. Okay, so it's necessary. Okay, so after you give birth, okay, the body suddenly goes from a high estrogen state, which is necessary for delivery, but failure to increase our progesterone levels can lead to postpartum blues and low milk supply. So crazy. Progesterone will not harm the baby before or after birth. And then, like I said, it's a critical actually to the health of the embryo to have the progesterone in your body, okay? So, okay, how do they work together, the progesterone and estrogen, okay? So first, estrogen has to attach to our receptors. So imagine in our bodies, we've got like almost little puzzle pieces. So the estrogen comes in and clicks into these puzzle pieces. And then when we have that estrogen, then again, it's without becoming too sciencey and overwhelming, but the progesterone will come in and attach to the estrogen. Now, the problem that's taking place too, and this is why we really talk about toxic free, is there's things called xenoestrogens, which mimic estrogen, and it just wreaks havoc in your body. But a cool thing is progesterone actually helps eliminate those toxins and cleans that out. So super, super cool. Okay, so if the estrogen is sitting there too long without getting that progesterone coming in, it can actually start to mutate, and that's when we can start seeing tumors and cancer. So that is interesting. Listen to this, you guys, that most breast cancers depend on estrogen for growth. So we need that progesterone to balance out that estrogen, okay? So estrogen, of course, it's your feminizing hormone, okay? Like I said, I'm doing this like fast summary. Good, Ashley, I'm glad that you're loving this. Okay, we talked about ridding the toxins, xenoestrogens. Okay, so estrogen and progesterone, when in balance, makes for a happy woman, which we all want a happy woman, right? Okay, so going back to infertility, the number one cause of miscarriage is due to having low progesterone, okay? Crazy. And you think like something as simple as that, it's outrageous. Listen to this. It says, ironically, in our abortion-plagued society, there are innumerable women who want to have children that can't get pregnant. So in the book, Taming the Dragon, this is the one, she says that she has found in her practice that most women who cannot get pregnant have problems with their bowels and liver functions as well. So that is also why I am doing a colon cleanse right now, and we have a group doing it as well. Not that I'm trying to get pregnant, because there's other benefits of having a colon cleanse. But for somebody that is struggling with trying to get pregnant, of course, progesterone, but then to do a colon cleanse, and you never know how many monies and how many days and how many headaches they could save by just focusing in on good practice there. So she says, the author claims that out of hundreds of women they helped in their clinic to become pregnant, only 5 did not become pregnant after being taught about proper cleansing, and these 5 were all sisters and had emotional issues that maybe they weren't ready to deal with. So crazy how our emotions can also feed into what our body is doing. So crazy. Okay. Okay, so your liver, that helps, like why we talked about the liver cleanse is that helps pull out excessive hormones. So if you don't have a healthy liver, we're going to have hormonal problems as well, okay? So, okay, ready to talk about the magic product before my battery dies? Oh my gosh. Okay, this is my vintage bottle, but Progessence Plus from Young Living. This, I swear, I think I've been using it wrong for the last 4 years, because I'm going to tell you why, okay? So this oil, I apply to my forearms 2 times, like morning and night, typically just to my forearms. Love it, great. I still had my periods, and they were still sore periods. I would get heavy, I'd get bloaty, I'd get crampy, and I would just kind of want to roll over. After reading this book and learning more about this product, really any ill symptom that you have, you start putting this product on. So with the oil, I actually carried this one around in my pocket when I had my period, and any cramp and this is the same for anybody menopausal, so hot flashes, or I don't know what all the symptoms are of menopause, but it's probably not fun, kind of like having your period. So take this out, and I would just apply it to my forearms, and literally within a couple minutes my cramp would be gone, the heaviness would be gone, like all these different things. And then again, like an hour or so would go by, and maybe it would start creeping in there again, and I would reach for this oil again. So I used this one so much through my period, and it was the best period of my life. Not even joking. No medication, just this magic little oil. I also was using clary sage and dragon thyme on the inside of my ankles, but that's like a whole nother story about how those oils can help with your like reproductive system. So, but this, I swear, was the best thing ever. So this oil, okay? I'm going to share a little bit between this oil, because you might be thinking, well, I know my mom, she used to do like other hormone stuff. She doesn't mind me telling you this, I'm sure. Okay, so, but long story short, essential oils, they are homeostatic. So meaning that they bring balance to the body. This is the crucial difference between essential oils and pharmaceuticals. Essential oils do not force change on the body, they simply promote a healthful state. So some essential oils evoke a hormone-like response in the body. Some essential oils will act as estrogen at one time, and other times act as progesterone. So depending on what your body needs at the time. So in other words, the oils don't stimulate estrogen unless if you need it, okay? So super rad. So you don't have to worry about any like, oh my gosh, but I don't know what I need, if I need more X or Y or whatever. Just use the essential oils and they're going to bring balance, okay? This is what she also says. Using Progessence Plus is one of the most health promoting things that a woman can do for her body. So remember, it works wonderful for teenagers as well as women of menopausal age and any age between that, okay? This is the thing too. I just kind of talked about the importance of having progesterone in your body, okay? So it's not one of those oils that you probably are going to use for 30 days or try it for 2 weeks and then think like, well, I don't know if it's really doing anything. Trust it. Your body needs progesterone. So continue to use it. There's like lots of fun things here. So, okay, so extremely important for menopausal women, including of those that had partial or complete hysterectomies. I'm talking to you if you are one of those, aren't making as much progesterone anymore in the ovaries, but the lining of your gut and the adrenals are still pumping out estrogen. So that is why it's super important to keep that progesterone coming in, because you're not making as much anymore. So it's almost like, think of it as taking a supplement like B vitamin, you know? You need it, okay? So keep doing it. It's definitely not for men, okay, guys? Do not. Okay, so you use a drop or two at a time. You can experiment however you want, okay? So some women apply it to the backs of their knees, their wrists, their forearms, to their neck. I know of another gal that she puts it on her face because she loves how it makes her face feel. Some will apply it constantly all throughout the months. Others will take a week off during their cycle. So they talk about every single one of us is so different and so unique. As you use Progessence Plus, okay, here's the fun side effects, okay? So you may feel more joy, your libido may rise, your periods may be better with less bleeding. Some have said to have increased energy, experienced weight loss, have better bowel and bladder function. Many women enjoy these amazing results from this product. For some, it happens quickly, and for others, it takes a period of weeks or months. Okay, so hang in there. Troubleshoot if you need to. We talked about in our class too that it takes 4 months to create new tissue. So keep going. Don't give up on the Progessence. It says the body is healing what it needs to heal first to survive, and then it will begin to heal what you feel is most important next. Okay, listen to this. Taming your inner dragon every day by taking care of your hormones along with eating the right food, the right exercise, the right amount of rest will allow you to lead a nice, gentle, more human life. You will be happier, and so will those around you. Okay, so that was just like the small amount of Progessence, okay? So like I said, it came from this book. You can get this book on Life Science Publishing. It's called Taming the Dragon Within, and the product that every single woman needs to do is Progessence Phyto Plus, or in the States it's called just Progessence Plus. So tell me if you have it, have you used it, do you love it? tell us the stories below. Tell us why every single woman should be on it and why you love it so much. So I hope that was helpful. Oh my gosh, I just can't imagine the lives that we can change with this product, because holy cow, hormones are huge. If your hormones aren't like operating on a normal level, I don't think anything is. So like I said, I'm not a doctor. I'm not here to prescribe, treat, or anything like that. Get yourself this book. Reach out to me if you've got more questions, and I'd love to help you, because I am so passionate about this product. So have a great day, guys.